Hi, everybody. We're about to hop into our first adventure of the evening, which I have entitled Chirper. But before we do so, as always, we are going to introduce our characters. Without further ado, first up, we have a returning veteran. We have Bioshi. Bioshi, welcome back.
I don't know who that is, man.
Bioshi, you sound different.
My name's Tazusu, man.
Tizusu? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta chill.
Tizusu, well, I was expecting someone else. I'm just curious, what brings you here instead of Bioshi?
Well, I wouldn't normally work for the man, but to beat the man, you gotta be the man. And to be the man, you gotta work for the man.
I can't fault you on your logic at all. Never mind. That's it. I can't fault you on your logic. It's perfect logic. So, Tsusu, what kind of skills do you bring to the table then? As I'm unfamiliar with your tool set and your abilities.
I'm like a druid, man. One with the earth. I can turn into bears and stuff, man.
Well, in that case, Bioshi, I look forward to seeing your druidic powers out here on the adventuring field, so to speak. I said Bioshi, but I meant to say Tsusu. Welcome back, or welcome here for the first time.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna go chill while you handle the others.
Yeah, just relax. We'll get you in. We'll let you know when it's time. So without further ado, Othgarurt Charirgix, the Bone Napper. Welcome back, Othgarurt. How are you?
Hello, thank you. I have been hard at work recently. I have had more time to myself than usual, and since I have recently had to face down multiple hungry, ferocious sharks in the depths of the ocean, I have decided to pay tribute to their honorable, powerful jaws and have been working on a new act.
A new act, you say? What is that?
A new act.
Oh, a new axe. Okay.
Yes.
And can you describe it for? Is it still a work in progress, or are you kind of ready to unveil it?
I am still working on it currently, but so
Mm.
far it is a powerful weapon of overlapped jaws hinged upon a sturdy spine. It is less of a blade, but more of an array of teeth,
That
sharp
sounds
and jagged.
that sounds frightening, and also like it would. It sounds like it would hurt more than just a regular axe. It doesn't sound like it would be a clean cut with this particular weapon. Is that fair to say?
Yes,
That's terrifying, Othgarurt. But I have no doubt that regardless of how brutal the weapon is, it will no doubt be expertly made. Uh, Taking your time as always, I imagine, on this one.
indeed.
Well, I cannot wait to see the completed progress, the completed project. And, well, also just looking forward to seeing what you're able to do on the adventuring fields today. Welcome back, Othgarurt.
Thank you.
Next up, we have another veteran. We got all fabled tears here today. We have Anadoltia Bluebeads, Confectia's porcelain princess. Anadoltia, welcome back.
Thank you.
So tell me, Anadoltia, what's new in your life?
Still getting things ready for the wedding and whatnot.
Um, yes, I remember you mentioning last time that you were kind of still in the wedding planning process. How are things going? Have you? I know you sent out invitations, I believe, already. Have you made any more progress on getting things ready? You starting to feel more confident, more comfortable?
Still a bit nervous, but yes, we're getting things progressing rather smoothly. It's gonna take some time, and I mean, Confectia did say that sometime. I'm guessing it's gonna be either this month or this coming month. That she's gonna invite me over so we could get the wedding dress fittings and whatnot.
I imagine, no doubt, being of the kingdom of Confectia, a kingdom dedicated to pastries in a lot of ways. I imagine the cake is going to be rather impressive.
Oh, the cake is going to be impressive. I'm most certain of that. I just hope I can keep the
Who's baking it? Is Confectia herself going to be making this cake, or?
No, I believe it's going to be one of her top royal chefs.
Mm-hmm. That I'm sure will be a sight to behold. I'm glad progress is continuing, Anadoltia. It seems like you're very happy right now, which is great to hear.
Yeah, so last week I did have to be forced into a bath because that red algae did leave quite a stench.
Well, yes, I remember reading about that particular incident. Well, Anadoltia, I hope it's all washed off, but I'm sure that your companions won't mind. Things are, there's some expectations that you'll get a little dirty on the road.
True, though, getting out of Lady Molly was a real trick.
Yes, I would imagine the molasses dog would be quite difficult to clean off in that way. But regardless, Anadoltia, welcome back.
Thank you, Pete.
And last but not least, we have Sunny, the sun's radiance. Sunny, how are you today?
Oh, great, excellent, awesome.
Cheerful as always. So, Sunny, tell me what's going on with you. How are things in your town?
Oh yeah, we got like the walls are built now. We got one wall up on the main building. It's pretty cool. Just one wall. That's it.
I mean, everything in kind of steps. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, and I imagine that your town, well, couldn't be as well. What is the name of your town, by the way? Has it been officially named yet?
Oh! I didn't tell you. Yeah. We got it. We got a name for it. It's awesome. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. What was it? I forgot.
That is Sunny. That is fine. If you remember it ever, please let me know, as I'm excited to see what it will be kind of reading on the map.
Yeah. No. I got it. I remember.
I'm ready.
Okay. It was Fireflower. No. Sunflower. No. Fire. No. I forget.
Well, as I said, Sunny, should you ever remember, please let me know.
Flamethorn. That's it. Flamethorn. There we go. Flamethorn. Yeah.
That's a great name. I assume that the flame comes from, to a certain extent, your own proclivities for them.
Yes.
And naturally, yourself being what's your official title? Are you the mayor, the chief, the leader?
Oh,
president?
Everything, all of it, all of those things.
Fair enough. Do people just still call you Sunny?
Yeah, just Sunny, the best ever. Yeah.
Sunny, the best ever. Well, Sunny, it's good to have your chipper, bright, sunshiny attitude once more out here adventuring. Welcome back.
Oh, it's good to be back.
And so, without further ado, allow us to step into the town of Skyhold. For anyone who has kind of adventured in the land of DnDTime, you may be familiar with Skyhold as a cliffside kingdom, or more kind of a large village or town that is on the far northern shores of the Crimson Coast. It is kind of past the beaches above them, and this kind of very tall village exists on a plateau that is a little bit cast off from the main shore, and a long kind of wooden rope bridge connects over to it, preventing it from being easily accessible to outsiders who are only able to cross over through this rope bridge, but very easily accessible to its native population, which is made up entirely of Aarakocra, or kind of a humanoid bird hybrids, for anyone not familiar with the race. The Aarakocra of Skyhold, they prize knowledge. They're fairly secretive a lot of the time, and the bridge that you have had to have crossed over to kind of get into the city proper, there's always like a little bit of a trial as you went in. You guys had to answer a riddle as you walked across the bridge. It was a very kind of classic one. the answer was nothing, and I think you all can recite the riddle from that answer alone. But as you kind of walk into the town proper, you are kind of seeing all of the houses are kind of built up on stilts to accommodate just the different kind of form of movement that most of these bird people use. Is all of them are kind of flying around in the space. And you can see just people kind of pleasantly going about their days. You see a lot of cars. You can see on the kind of the far side of the space what appears to be a temple dedicated to the mighty Conch on the far side of the space, which seems pretty cool. And again, as you're just kind of walking around, you're looking for a particular home, the home of apparently the chief's daughter, the chief of this Aarakocra village's daughter, an Aarakocra by the name of Skria. She's having some problems with a temporary kind of courier that she hired, and she needs your help delivering something apparently. And yeah, you're kind of walking around, and you kind of go to the leader's quarters of the house, and that's where our adventure begins proper, is you guys are just about to meet with your contact for this particular adventure. Like I said, her name was Skria. You are kind of outside the house, but is there anything else you guys want to do as you're just kind of walking around the village and kind of getting ready here before things properly kind of kick off as you walk in?
Oh, wait, you're bird people, right?
You just
could
go to
you...
another... Yeah, yes?
Oh, do you have seeds? I want some seeds. Do you have seeds?
Seeds! Mostly fish, some seeds. I can get some for you. I believe there's a vendor down that way, though. Ah!
Oh, okay. I'll go see them afterwards. I gotta meet with this important lady. So...
Young Skria!
This place is so airy and light. You just feel so free up here, man.
And it was just Anadoltia standing on the back of her riding saddle, just like in a cloak of the bat and a bat head, just looking like Bat Dog.
Yeah, kind of looking like just a very small porcelain Batman.
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid. I don't like being in the air. It's kind of too far from Earth. I don't like it.
Well, you're on solid ground right now, just to be clear. You're kind of on the flat of the plateau. They're not like always flying, but it's just the houses are kind of high up. There's like some ladders for your access. It's just not like mostly designed for ground travel, but you can travel by ground.
Okay. I still feel weird.
You know, you just want to like jump off and see if you could fly, you know, man?
Maybe not now. Maybe later.
I know I cannot fly.
Have you ever like tried to take the dive, man?
I can fall in style though.
Anadoltia just looks to Sun and goes,
Well, at least you don't have to swim within a bunch of red algae.
Oh, that seems like it would hurt.
I feel like I've done that in the past life, you know?
Anyway, let's go see this lady. She might have something important for us.
Yeah, so you walk up the steps to the kind of main house within here. It's bigger than most of them. There's actually steps here, which means it's intended for people to kind of like visit, because it also appears to be maybe just like an official, like, you know, something akin to a town hall in addition to the chief's manor. And you kind of walk up the steps, and you can see written on the door, there's just kind of a small sign that's been kind of just tacked into the door that just says, please come in. You open the door, you step into the space, and you can see kind of fluttering about the inside what appears to be a young, maybe early teens looking Aarakocra. She has kind of, you know, all black feathers that are kind of well slicked around, and she's kind of busily moving about the inside of what appears to be a big lobby and kind of living space here. And as she's kind of doing that, you can see that she's in the middle of like, she has all sorts of like papers and things on the wall and things pinned in different places. And as you kind of walk in, he goes, "Oh, hi there. I've been expecting you. You must be the adventurers that I hired for today, correct?"
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, very good. I was hoping that you could help me with something. You see, well, I had a great idea. Why don't you come in for starters? My name's Skria, by the way. It's wonderful to meet all of you.
That's nice, man. I like the free living, no locks. It's super open.
Yeah, that's kind of what my whole thing is. I like openness in kind of all of its forms. That's got a lot to do with what we're talking about here today.
What are we talking about?
Oh, well, okay. It's probably going to require a bit of a pitch, if you will, but why don't you all sit around and I can kind of show you the grand scope of things.
Yeah, everyone, let's get in a circle. I'll take out my drums, man.
Anadoltia just sits down on the riding saddle.
Some drums? That's a great idea. Dramatic music for my presentation.
I don't think I have any, though. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I do. She runs over. She runs over into like a side of the room, and you see there's like a really nice display where there's a lot of what looks like ceremonial pieces that are there for presentation. You can see some like masks with beaks on them and some various kind of like feathered just artifacts. They look a lot more tribal than the more kind of modern look of the city now. She brings over what looks like a drum with kind of feathers lining around the top of it, puts it in front of you. Go ahead and play that. I'm sure my dad won't mind.
Oh, thanks. No problem, man.
Yeah, lay down a beat and I'll start my pitch.
And Tazusu tries, but he has no idea how to play the drums, man.
Go ahead and make me a performance check with, you can just make it. See how it goes. I mean, you don't know how to play the drums, so you are just kind of basically tapping out a quarter note beat, just like. But it's not complete. It's not completely out of rhythm. And she kind of looks at you and she goes, all right, so I had this revolutionary new idea. I call it Chirper. Now, what it is, we all have all sorts of different friends and different people that we all know, but it's so hard to keep up in each other's lives the way things are because, they'll be across town and you don't necessarily know what your friends are doing or what they're up to or if there's events or anything that's going on in their lives, if they have important things happening. So I've invented this system, Chirper, where you can create these things I call chirps, which are small messages. So you chirp, and then the message is delivered to all of the people that have chosen to listen to you. I've been establishing this system for quite some time. It's a little bit intricate. And she's kind of, walking around and pointing at all of like the different people. You're looking at now some of those papers that are on the wall. A lot of them have names of individuals. And then there's all kinds of things underneath them, like people who listen to that person. And there's a lot of like, the same person, like people will be listening to each other and all of these like complicated tables and things that she has kind of put together. So I've gotten a lot of the information, but I haven't had much time to test it. And one of my couriers that I recently hired, well, I don't know. He stopped working for me. He never even put in any notice. He just didn't show up one day. So I needed some temps to help me test while I find someone more permanent.
So we're like giving everyone a voice?
That's a beautiful way of putting it! And she kind of walks over to a board that she's been writing on and writes on it, giving everyone a voice in all caps as part of like her marketing that she's trying to put together for this this social media device, this social media platform. And so I thought I'd send out a first chirp, and you could go around and give it to everyone who's listening to me.
What if nobody listens?
Oh, I already have 52 listeners! And she points over at her name, which has way more names under it than anyone else.
Oh, maybe those people are just being nice.
Well, they subscribed! Or listened.
Oh. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe there's great people.
That's what I hope. We'll see how it goes, though. So I have my first chirp right here. and she kind of goes over and kind of goes and writes on the board. So this is the message. I need you to go up to all these people and just say this. And she writes up to the board. Had some great bird seed for lunch today. Chirper's finally live. And that was it. That's all it says.
Skria, I just want you to know that even if they're not listening, I'm listening.
That means some to me, although I hope that they're listening too.
Anadoltia's like kind of looks at this stuff like,
No, this might be a bit far-stretched, but have you ever thought about enlisting the help of the trigonomes? I mean, they could probably make the system a bit more easy-flowing, I guess is the word.
She kind of looks at you confused and goes, easier than telling people about it? How else do you get a message if not by just speaking it?
Have you ever heard of carrier pigeons? They exist.
And she just kind of looks at you funny. We don't use birds as tools.
Oh,
As I was trying to say, maybe you could actually get some like a small magical device that displays a message?
That sounds expensive. But I like the idea. But for now, I just need this one delivered because I want to text the system and see if my listeners are engaging.
sounds
Very
good.
well.
What about if you just get some more bird people to like work for you, and then they just like carry a bunch of little letters and they just hand them to people?
I'm hoping to set something like that up in the long run.
Oh, that would be cool. All right, let's go.
I
Let's go.
agree.
Shouldn't we find your missing worker?
Oh, I think he just quit. He said that he was telling me for a while that the job wasn't very fun.
Some people just need to be free, man.
well, I guess we can get to work on this.
Though, I do have a question. How do we know the people we are sharing these chirps to are the people that are listening to you?
Oh, well, you just probably have to ask them their names. And she hands you a list of names. She has a scroll that she has all of her listeners written out on. Like I said, there's 52 of them.
52, so that will be 13 each?
Do you have like a pen, man?
Yeah, I have a quill. And she kind of goes over and grabs a quill. This is made with my feathers. I hope that's okay.
It's perfectly fine, man. And Tazusu writes Tazusu at the bottom.
Aww. She says, aw.
All right, let's go. Come on, guys.
Oh, actually, wait, one more thing. And she goes over and, right as you're walking out the door, Sonny, she puts into your hand a few blocks of wood.
What's that for?
And as you're kind of looking down at the blocks of wood, you see it says, they each have like a word written on them. One of them says Chirper on it. Another one says just for fun. Another one says relatable. And she says, I call those flash tags. You just hold them up to the people that you say the message to, so that way you know what category the message is a part of.
Oh.
So just when you say the message, make sure you hold up the flash tags.
Is this some kind of joke? Is this because I'm a player? Are you like picking on me?
I don't understand why it would be.
Why would you hand me like my brothers and sisters? That's me.
Anadoltia just grabs him and says, "Oh, got it."
I'm sorry. And she looks kind of sad and goes and kind of sits down. I'll try and come up with a different option.
Anadoltia just holds up the hashtag relatable.
All right. Well, flash tag relatable. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you so you guys set out, and yeah, you have this huge list of Aarakocra names, and yeah, you guys are out and about in the town here.
Okay, let's go find these people. Hey, and Sonny's just gonna go from person. Are you this person? Are you this? And just listing off.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check as you're walking around town, just going about this very much the hard way.
And Anadoltia like looks to the other three and says,
We should have just separate these names to 13 each and then just go about. Might be a little bit easier and faster.
V-Bunny, as you're walking around, you get one. You're just walking around asking people, and you get one guy. His name's Skeketh. He's walking past you, and he goes, "Yes."
I have to show you this like word thing. I forget what it said. Yeah. It had a great bird seed today. Eating people alive.
And he looks at you just kind of very confused.
Hashtag relatable.
And he looks at you a little bit more confused for a second. Do you hold up the block? Or you don't have the block, do you?
No, I don't have the block. Right.
And he goes, "Flash tag, you mean?"
Yeah, flash
tag?
Yeah.
Oh, this is that weird thing that the chief's daughter was doing.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I've heard it then. So that's okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Bye.
And he kind of just kind of walks away a little bit bewildered. You get the impression that a lot of the people of Skyhold are not necessarily 100% bought in on social media yet. But you've crossed one name off the list. You've informed one individual. So you're making some headway. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Maybe we could, like, go to town hall and get, like, a registry. The man is always watching.
Anadoltia's like currently like doing her best to like write down like 13 separate names onto like 3 different other parchments and like give them to the other people.
All right, yeah, you all have a you all have kind of a list of names then if you want to divide it up in that manner.
Yeah, like I'll probably say like whatever name that he found, like Sonny found, we'll just like count like whatever 12 was within that and just give him those.
Thanks.
Or 12 or 13, I should say, but yeah, he has 12 left.
Yep. So you got 12 left. You got 12 left, Sonny. Everyone else has got 13 names. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Anadoltia will be.
Sorry, go ahead.
I need to find a goat horn.
A goat horde?
A goat horn, yes.
Oh, a goat horn. I thought you said a goat horde. And I was like, I don't know if you're going to find a whole horde of goats. All right, yeah. Going around town and asking for a while. I'm not going to make it go too long on this one. I'm going to say that, just given, a half an hour and kind of some negotiations, you're able to locate a goat horn from like a local shop. It will cost you some gold pieces. And the number of gold pieces it will cost you is 4.
Deal.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. The Aarakocra that you were negotiating with hands over a goat horn.
Have good day. I will speak to you later if your name is on list.
What list?
List of people I must read message to, because Bird Person said so.
Oh, Skria's thing. Yeah, I subscribe to that. My name is Squaw Truthlight.
Oh. I do not have woodblock, but she had good bird food today. And it was woodblock says relate. That
is very relatable, isn't it? I had some good bird seed today, too. I feel like I've made a connection with Skria right now. That's great.
She is nice, yes.
Hey, thank you very much. You got another name crossed off, and you got yourself a goat horn.
Anadoltia, well, first and foremost, disguised herself as an Aarakocra.
Oh, you're using disguise, using the disguise kit, huh? All right. You don't really look like an Aarakocra. I mean, you have some feathers on your face, and I mean, you're wearing a dress, so you can't see that your legs aren't bird legs. But yeah, I mean, you have something akin to a disguise on.
And then, like, Anadoltia will probably, like, also cast darkness on a dagger. And just, like... Wait, the thing is, like, she says darkness on the dagger, put it in her mouth, and just flying around, like, looking around town, see, like where the people were most, like, gathered, and then just ask around about the names.
Oh, yeah, you have your bat hat, so you can fly a little bit, can't you?
Not the bat hat, the cloak of the bat.
Oh, the cloak of the bat. That's what it was. Oh, I see what you're going for. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting little synergy you got going on there. So yeah, you kind of put on the cloak of the bat, create a mock darkness, and now there's just an evil ball of doom that's flying around Skyhold. You guys see just this sphere of darkness that's now orbiting the sky. A lot of people are like looking up at it and pointing and getting very confused about this inky black sphere that seems to be attacking the town.
You guys want that to go away? I can make it go away. Maybe I shouldn't.
I did say, like, Anadoltia's pretty much just going around, just like finding the area where it has the most people, and like she will like take off the darkness when she arrives there and like start asking for names.
Okay. So you're just gonna go to like the town square, basically the center of town, and start just kind of like drawing people together.
Yeah, like drawing people together. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, with that sort of entry, I assume there's going to be a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, for certain. People have been paying attention to you because you're flying around town, like I said, as a giant orb of death. What about so you got your horn? What is Tsusu doing?
I'm like going to the town hall, man, because like the man knows everyone. He's always watching.
Well, that's kind of actually where you were. Scree's house is like the town hall, because it's like the chief's house, which doubles as like kind of like a town building, as I was saying before.
I open the door. I'm like, hey, Scree.
Yes?
Where do I find these people, man?
She kind of looks at you for some time. Oh, they're all about town. It's not that big.
How about this one?
You just point at a random name?
Yeah.
She goes, who is that? Oh, Yeneth. Yeneth. He lives... and she just kind of like points kind of out the door. And she points to a relatively tall, steepled house over on the kind of the side of town. He lives there with his son. Both of them are listeners.
Thanks, man. Do you have any more of the flash tag blocks?
Oh, I have a whole bunch of them. But only those 3 for the flash tags I wanted to put on that statement.
Okay, then. I'll see you later for more names, man.
Okay, but I'm kind of busy, so I'd rather not have to tell you all of them are. Try and find as many as you can on your own.
You got it.
All right, so you're going to go off in that direction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the house with the dad and his kid, and I'm gonna talk to a man.
Okay. You start walking over towards the Yeneth's house, and Anadoltia, you crash down in the town square. I'll say that you're probably also there as well, Deuce, because that's where most of the markets are. So you just bought your horn. You see Anadoltia like descend as this orb of darkness. Well, you don't realize it's Anadoltia probably, but this orb of darkness descends into town. A few people kind of shout and screech a little bit. Some of the birds that you see are kind of like rallying to action almost as they see this thing happen. They maybe think it's the Green Sun cult. But Anadoltia, you land down, you drop the darkness, and what do?
Yeah, I just like drop the darkness, look around, and like pull out the list and like start calling out like is like name here, is this name here.
You're just gonna start calling out names. All right, excellent. Go ahead and make me and you have the master list actually at the moment because you're the one that made all the copies. So go ahead and make me this almost feels like an intimidation check, but I'll let you pick intimidation or persuasion.
Ooh, that's actually I think persuasion will be a little bit better. Then again, well, I'm not sure. Would it count as a performance, like kind of like an act of things?
You're not really. I wouldn't say you're really putting on a performance in the sense. Like,
all right. So yeah,
if you can find a way to like twist it in that direction, I think you could make a case for it. But
I guess I'll just like use persuasion then.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a persuasion check as you just kind of land down and start calling people out. All right. Yeah, you see people are definitely gathering around, but as you just start kind of like descend in this orb and then just shouting random names of Aarakocra in the village, you hear a few people even kind of respond with, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. And, there's a few individuals there that have kind of like, called out, but they're all answering a little bit nervously, and you see some of the Aarakocra in the area. Like I said, Othgarurt, you see this as well. You see some of the Aarakocra kind of like swarming, and like a few of them are like picking up things with, that look like spears, and getting a little bit aggressive about this thing that is now descended into their town. Looks vaguely like a bird folk.
But yeah, and after she at least hears like one or two names, she will like state out the message from Skria, and then hold up like the flash tags.
Okay. You kind of hold out the flash tags, and you call out what do you say for the message?
Skria chirped. Has some wonderful birdseed today. Chirper is live. In message.
And then you hold up the flash tags.
Yeah, and then I just leave after like unless I got everyone on that list. I kind of called out.
Well, I'll say this. So as you kind of come down to the center, and all these people are paying a lot of attention, and then as soon as you kind of announce Chirper is live, you hear a cry of recognition. It seems a lot of people have kind of gathered here at this point. You hear a cry of recognition from maybe like a dozen or so different people, all kind of in the center of this town, who go, "Oh, Chirper!" And all like the guard and stuff who are kind of like getting angrily. You see a lot of them kind of going around and addressing, and this is the thing they were notified about, and they were kind of told that they were going to be getting these things. They may not in the way that they expected, but yeah, people are starting to like gather. There's beginning to be like a scene buzzing because people are talking and stuff, and a lot of these Aarakocra are starting to like congregate in the square right now. The town's kind of almost coming out to you. So yeah, you begin kind of collecting names.
Okay. Hey, I go to a random person, any one of them, and I use my powdered wig to cast suggestion on them.
All right. This random Aarakocra is going to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
All right. Oh, nope.
Oh, they don't have advantage. They would have
No,
to.
they do not.
Okay, so they're gonna do all the work for me, and I'm just gonna chill out.
What are you going to tell them to do?
Oh, go find these people, and then deliver the message, and that's the message I gave them. I told them what the message. That's it.
Okay, yeah, and you say the message, and they kind of look at you, and they kind of look at
And
you.
hand them the list.
They look at you and they go, "Oh, Charirgix, that's me." And they kind of look down, and they say, "Had some great birdseed today. Chirper's live. Where are the flash tags?"
Oh, yeah. Boo? I don't know. I don't got him.
I guess I'll
Go
try
do
and
the
find
thing.
them. I guess I'll try
Thank
and
you.
find them then. And they walk off, kind of confused, looking for the flash tags so they can go about getting all
Oh.
the people on their list. And then you're just chilling, Sonny.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a nice little. There's lots of seeds. There's lots of seeds for sale around. A lot of good fruits and things like that for sale. If you're interested in that sort of thing. But yeah, there's just some pleasant activities to do.
Why do the work when somebody else can do it for you?
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna go just like take a seat at like there's a lot of like nice kind of like cafes, open air cafes here near the square.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Great. Yeah, Chirper's a buzz. And we'll come back to Susu in just one more second. But Othgarurt, what are you doing?
Yes, like I need to remove the tip from this goat horn.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you just cut the top off of it.
I shall approach towards where I saw Anadoltia land.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
You walk
shall-
over, and Anadoltia's in the midst of an Aarakocran crowd.
I shall shout through the goat horn. Hey, everyone that follows Skria, come over here.
And then you hear a little girl goes, "I listen to Skria."
Skria said she had good birdseed today. Apparently, Chirper is live. Woodblock says relate.
Yeah, so you're holding up the wood blocks, and you have people kind of like gathering around and hopping in and getting in on the experience. Go ahead and make me I think this is actually a performance check as you're blowing the horn, or you're using the horn as like a amplification device for your voice.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll say make a persuasion check with advantage because you're trying to like reach a larger space now. Okay, 8. Yeah, I mean, you get a few more people in, and I'd say you get most of the town square, but you're not getting, like, everybody. But you've definitely made enough of a commotion between you and Anadoltia that just about all of the Aarakocra, and you guys are going through now and kind of systematically checking people off the list. And you're getting, like, the vast majority of the people, because most of the town's kind of coming out for this. 2 people that you're not getting, and I'll say that by the time this is done, with your kind of collective, your persuasion, Sonny, you have the other Aarakocra that's going around, and like you see this person, since they know the town is going to like houses and like drawing people out to come to the town square to get the message with the flash tags. So they're going around and kind of pulling people, and the town is just a buzz with the fact that Skria had some great birdseed today, and that Chirper is now live. Flash tag just for fun, flash tag relatable, flash tag Chirper, and you also so yeah, with your 3 kind of combined efforts there, I think you get in counting the ones that you already have, 48 of the people. So there's 4 kind of left, and presumably 2 of which, Tezusu, you fly up to this big kind of tall house, or you don't fly, you have to climb probably. Tezusu?
Yeah.
All right, so you're kind of moving up to this house, like she says, a father and son that live there. You go up there's kind of like a rope. They don't have like a ladder. It doesn't look like a very an particularly nice house, but there's a little kind of like rope ladder that's hanging out the side, and you walk up. What do you do?
Whoa, getting up here was really a workout. Now, where's that door? Oh god, look at the view here, man.
Oh, it's stellar for certain. At the bottom of it kind of curls out in the mist, but what you can see is gorgeous. You see the ocean out in the distance.
Hey, where's the door?
Right in front of you.
I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, hey man.
All right, so you kind of rap on the door, and you hear kind of a small scratching, and the door opens just a crack, and a voice kind of calls out, from the other side. Hi.
Hey, is your dad Ethan?
No, no, my dad's Yaneth.
Close enough, man.
Okay,
I need to tell you two something.
okay. This tiny little Aarakocra just kind of like poking his head out the door.
Oh, you're a chick. That's so cool, man.
I'm
Eh,
okay.
Anyways,
Looks a little nervous.
Skria says I ate some great bird seed today, and you know, Chirper is live, man.
Oh, yeah, Chirper. I can't
Yeah, Chirper.
can't wait to-
Flash tag just for fun.
Oh wait, actually, I've been waiting for this. I had an idea. And he kind of walks over, walks backwards into his house and kind of pulls out and kind of hands you a piece of paper. And he goes, "Could you throw that at Skria?"
Like, throw it at her?
Yeah, at her.
Seems kind of rude.
No, it's just paper. It won't hurt. It's just a response. I just wrote it up and I crumbled up the paper, and I thought that would be a fun way to like acknowledge specific people. You just at them with a piece of paper.
Oh, why don't you make it into like a plane and then try and hit them from here, man? That way the paper is free.
I don't think I can, but you can try.
Yeah,
It's still a work in progress. I'm hoping to get it on the ground floor. I think this thing's gonna be big.
Yeah, me too, man. It's like everyone gets a voice.
Yeah, so... Alright, bye, I guess.
Well, make sure to tell your dad, man.
Oh, my dad's not here. He's at work.
Oh, okay then. What's your name? I need to cross it off the list, man.
Oh, it's on you?
It's on you.
Like, it's on you, man. It's on you?
Oh, I get it, man. Why does your dad leave you here alone?
Well, he has to work. He's a fisherman. He should be down there. He kind of points over to the cliffside, which they're very near.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out. Be free, man.
Absolutely. Very good. And he kind of closes the door. Yeah, and he kind of points over the cliff's edge. And you can see a couple of Aarakocra that are like way down on the cliffside, like diving in and out of the water, kind of looking to catch fish. And they are like, you know, occasionally they'll just like barely pop up above the mist, which is pretty misty down towards the bottom. But you see they seem to be working on the cliffside pretty far below. Do you want to reconvene with the rest of the group, or are you going to try and do something right now to Suzu?
I wonder if I could like dive down for fish like they are from here.
You can try.
Nah, that'd be stupid,
It's a
man.
big cliff. So yeah, in the kind of center, to go back, in the kind of crowd center where you guys are, there's just a big buzz. You see a lot of people who weren't really even involved in Chirper are starting to like wanting to put their name in and like asking to become listeners and things like that, and are getting pretty excited about it. Other people are just kind of like doing it on their own. Basically, they're just having conversations, but calling them chirps. Things are kind of heating up in the square, and you guys have gotten the vast majority of these people down now. There's only 3 left.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
Anadoltia will handle this and like ask like one of the like people around if they know where those people are or where they usually go around.
They kind of look at the list, and you're asking around a little bit. You still have your one, the one with the suggestion. I think he got like 10 or 11 people, and now he's just kind of like going around looking for the other one on your list, but you haven't seen him in a while, and he seems to be having trouble finding it. And one of the things you notice is they're mentioning one of them. Two of them, they mentioned that they're workers that are probably out fishing right now, because this is like one of the prime fishing times, even though it's like the equivalent of Sunday here. So most people are just kind of have the day off and are just kind of enjoying their life about town. But today's apparently a prime fishing day. So there are a couple of them that are probably down by the cliffs fishing. You get from looking at all your lists combined, because the Anadoltia have the master. One of them, no one even seems to recognize the name of this particular Aarakocra.
Oh well, I guess we could check out the cliffside then.
The name at least of the one that no one seems to recognize. It says Squawk Birdman.
Squawk Birdman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say we go towards the cliffs.
Here, Anadoltia, take horn.
You guys meet up with
loud.
you guys kind of meet up with Tasuzu.
Okay. But yeah, Anadoltia takes the horn from Othgarurt and like decides like look down at the cliff and just ride. She actually goes ahead of everyone else, just rides Lady Molly down the cliff and like gets to a point just like,
oh shit, yeah, you can just do this. This isn't even a challenge for you.
How far is the cliff?
Yeah, you guys have to walk across town, but there's nowhere in the town that you can't walk to within like 10-15 minutes.
Is it like 600 feet or something? 500 feet?
Yeah, it's about 450.
Oh, okay. I'm not going over there. That's too much work. Put a silent alarm on that person, whoever it is, and say, hey.
Well, you can't find them anymore. They seem to be off, just like still following your original suggestion. And you haven't seen them in a little bit.
Oh.
Suggestion's still up though.
Oh, okay. It is still up. All right.
Yeah, Anadoltia just like walks down the cliff with that horn, like sends out that chirp, and then just heads back up after they respond if they have to.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of walk down, and you walk past Tasuzu on the way as you're riding on this little sticky puppy. Tasuzu, you say anything?
Wow, you seem like... Wow, how do you do that, man? Can, I hop on? I've been climbing for the last, 10 minutes.
You're, halfway down the cliff. That's excellent. Yeah, Molly, you walk past, you go past Tasuzu, who's, hand over hand, scaling down the bare rock, moving very slowly. It's extremely dangerous, Tasuzu. And Anadoltia kind of cruises past you.
Yeah, if he needs help, Anadoltia will spend her last spell slot and just cast Fly on him.
I don't think I need that much.
Yeah, no, I think Tasuzu can get back up.
Thanks, man.
Taking enough time, you can do it. But yeah, you scale down the cliffside. You get down to there's several Aarakocra that are fishing down there. But you kind of call out and you mention what you are. You hold up your flash tags. A couple come over. One of them is Johannes, and another one kind of comes up named Krakai, and both of them kind of fly over and just. Yes, what is it?
Just the Skria's chirp of she has some wonderful
birdseed today. Chirper's live, just for fun, etc. She just holds up those.
Yeah, you hold up flash tags. And the other one kind of looks at you. You sound like you're getting pretty tired of this. The last one who delivered us the message was definitely getting exhausted too. Apparently, it's quite a bit of work.
Yes, it is. So I did suggest that she should like hook up with the trigonomes and maybe just make a small little device or crystal that would probably make this thing a lot easier. Whether
Perhaps
she takes the
a good
suggestion or not,
idea.
she did say it was expensive, but big ideas like this would be expensive, but well worth the effort.
Well, I would, if you don't mind, like to re-chirp that. So if you could just go around and tell all the people that are listening to me that I've chirped it again, that would be great.
Okay, though I do not know who is listening to you because I do not have that list on me.
She looks over. I believe just Edith here.
She repeats the message to you.
All right, yeah, you do that, and you kind of climb back up the cliff, you guys are down to all but one. There's just Squawk Birdman.
Wonder
One
who that
second,
is.
guys. I need to like throw this at Skria.
All right, you go back to the house. You go back to the house. Skria's there. Yes. What is it?
Hey, I saw on you. Said that I should throw this at you to at you.
Oh, you're adding me. Yeah, go ahead. Kind of puts her wings out, getting ready to get hit by the paper ball.
Okay. Here you go. Ugh,
You throw it.
I
Can you
threw
reach?
it, yo.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
What kind of attack roll?
Strength base with proficiency. Dum 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 dum. 6. Yeah, unfortunately, it falls kind of at Skria's feet, and she goes, close enough.
I don't believe in violence.
I get it. Reaches down, picks it up, reads it. Thank you. Yeah, you've you have added Skria, and yeah, with that, you're just down to one name. Your Aarakocra that you kind of put the suggestion on kind of comes back over to you, Sonny, and goes, I don't think this individual exists.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh well, that's fine.
I've looked everywhere. I don't know. It's just weird because I just really want to find him.
Oh, no problem. I know you want to find him. You keep going, guy. You'll get it eventually.
Okay, yeah, I just want to find him so bad. And he kind of runs away and continues on his search. And he goes, I'm going to go check over in the far corner. I know we had some new move-ins there. It might be one of them. And he goes over. He goes over there.
Oh, okay.
What do the rest of you do?
Anadoltia's just like resting on the back of Lady Molly.
Yeah, you guys have all kind of reconvened. We'll say you're in the center of town.
Is everybody still in the center of town?
Yeah. Also, your concentration on suggestion breaks, Sonny.
No problem. Squawk Birdman.
Yeah, no one. What does that do?
It sends a silent message to the person. It annoys them. It only hits the Squawk Bird.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
That's the thing. So if there would be somebody that would be upset by that or whatever, I would.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get you. Tooting a horn to annoy or forewarn. Yeah, you use that ability. You don't hear any sound.
It's not an ability. It was an item.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But you use the ability of the item, and you sounded out. No immediate response or anything.
That's odd. Maybe they don't exist. Okay, better go tell her then.
And I head over to go back to what's her name? Yeah,
I
Squirrel.
will follow him.
Yeah, you go to Skria.
I'll go meditate on the cliff, man.
You meditate. You meditate on the cliff's edge. You can feel the ocean spray. It's a very nice, kind of a pleasant spot to meditate. You approach Skria's house. Hey, how's it going? It seems like there's been a lot of feedback today. You guys are doing a great job. How many you got left?
Just this one. We don't think that this person exists. It's a squawk birdman. We don't think they're real.
That is a funny name. Yeah. I think they do. The last courier got in touch with them. They signed up when I left the notice in the center of town, so I never met them. But the last courier I know delivered a message to him before.
It's fake news, man.
Hashtag fake news. Or hashtag fake news.
I don't know. Keep looking around, I guess.
Okay, I guess. All right, let's go.
If you can't do it by the time the sun goes down, we'll wash it up. You got a great job. Other than that, we'll call it a wash.
Oh, okay.
What was your old courier's name?
Oh, his name was Obi. I call
Where
him
was
Obi,
Obi?
but it's pronounced Obi.
Oh, where does Obi live? Where's this person?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen him recently.
Where did he go that he delivered the message? Do you have like some kind of way of figuring that out?
I left it to him mostly. She just is kind of dumbfounded. Yeah.
Well, if he
I said
signed
your
up,
concentration broke, but it broke just now. This is the time that your concentration broke.
Oh, okay.
if he signed up in town, he's gotta be like around that place, right?
He should be around here somewhere.
Well, where was the sign up again?
The sign up was in the center, but there's some new move-ins. Maybe that's why I don't recognize the name.
Okay, let's go
where'd
to the
they
new
move
move-ins
in?
then.
And that's where you sent your birdman before, the one that you'd kind of used the suggestion on. Do you guys want to go there?
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds
Let us
awesome.
move.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, Anadoltia's just like resting on Lady Molly's back, and just like riding on her.
Just chilling. You walk across town. You get to there's kind of like a circle of houses. A couple of pretty big ones here, pretty elaborate for kind of new homes that have just kind of gotten set up. You see a couple of birdmen out. Just like one of them is just kind of sweeping off their porch. You kind of ask them, no one replies. But eventually, as you're just kind of asking around, one of them kind of points out, "You said Squawk Birdman, right?"
Yeah, that was good.
She kind of points. I think they live over there. Haven't talked to them much, but they wrote Birdman on the outside of their door.
That must be it, man. Thanks, man. Peace
No
be
problem.
to you. Be free.
I will be. And she flies away. You see a pretty ramshackled looking house. It's on the ground level. It's got the word Birdman written on the door.
What is it written with?
I don't know. Just like it looks just kind of like make an investigation check. It's like just berries, just like some kind of ink, paint. Not sure what they use for paint in the village.
Well, if you guys are just gonna stand there, I'm gonna knock.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. You.
Yeah. You go up and you knock upon the door. As you rap upon it, there's a response from the other side. Yes, caw.
Are you like Squawk Birdman?
This is the Birdman residence. Yes.
Close enough, man. Skria said she ate some great bird food today, and that Chirper is live, man.
great. Yes. Ha.
You're not actually a bird, are you, man? I'm attuned to nature. I know these things.
Weren't there some flash tags with that?
Yes.
And Anadoltia just holds him up.
Just he hasn't opened the door. Just kind of talking through the door.
Is there any windows?
No, it's bare walls.
Flash
so-
tag relatable?
I
Flash
gotta
tag.
see him.
Fun. Please open door.
Oh, you can just come right on in.
Okay, I will open the door.
All right. You open the door and you kind of step in, and the inside of it, like I said, there's no windows and it's just pretty dark in there. It's almost pitch black. There's like a candle kind of burning on the far side of the room.
And Anadoltia sees everything.
I will leave.
Oh,
my
Sunny
mouth
sees
open
everything
so
too.
that my shiny teeth may shine.
Okay. You shine. Well, you are Anadoltia. Yeah, you see the room. Anadoltia, and as right as you the door is opened, you can't see any figure in it just yet. Do you have dark vision, Othgarurt?
I do. I have the sun
Yeah,
vision.
no, I know you can see.
I
But
do
there's
not, but I
Othgarurt?
have the bottled moonlight on my teeth.
Okay, great. Okay, I understand. So you kind of go in and kind of grit your teeth, and as you kind of step into the chamber, I'd like you to roll for initiative.
Mm. Uh-oh.
And as soon as you step in, a creature that is right on the inside of the door kind of reaches out and takes two hands and kind of wraps them and tries to pull you in towards them as they're going to start off by making a grapple check against you.
Against who?
This is against Othgarurt, who's stepping in.
Please remind me how these work.
Make an athletics or an acrobatics check to contest. All right, you contest the first. They're going to actually try this again because they get 3 attacks. They can replace another one. Ooh, not too hot. Acrobatics or athletics. And this is their last attack. They only get 1 more shot. That's a 7. Oh, they completely fail. You see as you kind of walk around the corner, they go to kind of like grab you and try and pull you in, and you struggle for a moment as they're kind of you're kind of like wrestling with them, but you kind of like move your body, shake from side to side, and they're kind of big clawed hands that you feel trying to sink into your shoulders are buffered off, and they go back in the kind of dim moonlight. You're able, that kind of are shining out of your teeth right now. You're able to see what looks like just this terrible looking, very large creature. It takes up the whole like right side of the room in the corner to the side of the door where they were kind of hiding. Its skin is this awful green with like what looks like almost like pus and venom kind of coming out of it. And you can see, you can't tell what their face is exactly because they're wearing a mask with like a beak to make it look like a bird. And as they kind of grab onto you, they just go "Caw!" And kind of pull you in. You guys with dark vision see past into the room, and I guess you can see a little bit. You can see the bodies of a couple of birdmen in the space. One of them, Sunny, you recognize as the birdman that was here looking for this individual.
Oh man, that's a shame.
Initiative proper. What would you like to do in that case? Tsusu.
You need to like
see the
keep your
hands come out from
hands
the
to
side of the door,
yourself,
yeah.
man. You know I'm like a druid, right? I'm gonna like turn into a bear, kind of, and grow claws.
All right.
Yeah.
You do that? Is that your turn?
I'm gonna say, now keep those hands to yourself, or I might actually get violent, man.
Okay, so you just watch as, can you just throw the, is that just an action? Just cast that spell?
Yeah.
Just to be clear, just throw the spell and you watch as these claws kind of pop out of Tsusu's hands, and Tsusu, you are outside of the building. Are you just going to hang outside for now, or are you trying to like step in? All right.
I'm gonna stay out here.
In that case, that's going to bring us next to Anadoltia. What do you want to do?
All right, so Anadoltia, along with on top of Lady Molly, I guess, like, actually no, because the grapple did fail, so that won't work. But anyway, Anadoltia will probably get like right next to Othgarurt, and then use. Well, yeah, she's going to use her.
You can.
Okay. And the ability will be for frightening them.
Okay.
They fail.
All right, so they're frightened of you.
Yep.
All right. The troll kind of as they're you walk into the room and use the Fey presence. As soon as you go and use it, they go, "Oh, I'm so scared." What else do you do on your turn? Anything else?
I would probably, since they're afraid of me, I'm just going to attempt to get into the room and probably climb up one of the walls with sticky pep.
All right, you're going to provoke an opportunity attack if you move past them.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay. They're going to make an attack at you with their claw. Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It's at disadvantage because they're frightened of you. So it's a 16.
Still hits.
Yes, they are frightened of you. So that is a that is 13 points of damage total. As they kind of rake across Anadoltia's body as you move in. It's pitch black, but you're able to see clearly in the dark. All right. I believe that brings us next in initiative to Othgarurt. What do you want to do?
I was going to give a warning until they got violent. Hurting my friends makes me very, very angry.
All right.
I shall go into a frenzied rage.
You do it.
And I shall attack them, because that is what I do. I attack people.
Okay.
I'm angry.
Swing away. 19 will hit. 27 will crit. I'm assuming these. I guess you didn't say reckless attack. I always just assumed reckless attack, but
I did not.
okay. So 19, 21 both hit. And you're gonna because you have to use your bonus action range, so it's just 2 this turn. All right, so that's a total of a pretty good amount of damage right there. That looks like the necrotic doesn't happen, or it does happen.
It does.
Okay, so that's 13 points of damage plus another 16, so for a grand total of 29 points of damage. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, you hit him for 29.
That will be all.
All right, so as your strikes kind of lash into him, you kind of swing your halberd through as they kind of cut his body, which is very like swollen and engorged. Poison kind of splashes outwards and around him. From each of those attacks, 2d8 each. So you take 21 points of poison damage as you hit him twice.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's a scary boy. In that case, that's going to bring us now to his turn, and he kind of like steps around you, Othgarurt, and kind of positions himself in the middle of the house, so that he's kind of near all. He's kind of near all of you. Actually, no, he can't move any closer because he's frightened of you, Anadoltia, so he has to stay where he is, kind of stuck in the corner. Never mind. So he's only going to be able to hit Othgarurt and Anadoltia with this. I need both of you to make me Constitution saving throws. Both of you succeed. Nice. And it's not a lot of damage either. All right, so both of you take 4 points of 4 points of poison damage. You take more damage than he seems to do to himself. You watch as he takes his own claw and kind of Here, have some of this. Kind of stabs it into his body, and the poison splashes outwards into his space, kind of exploding, kind of triggering this ability on his own body, as he takes a pretty significant wound. At the same time, however, you also notice his own wounds kind of closing up around him.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, let me check something right quick. Oh, when I take damage. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing this as a reaction. And position myself right next to him after he does that.
All right, you get up right next to him. You're right to his side. As we move now on to, Sunny's turn.
Oh, it looks like it might be. You might have some trouble in there. Here, let me try to light up the.
Well,
Here you go.
Right on
five-
him. I ram it into him.
Yeah, 5-foot diameter sphere. You can just make it in his space.
That's
So
exactly what I do.
yeah, you can absolutely do that. And he takes 6 points
No.
of. Oh, he has to make a
Hold
dex
on.
save first.
Wait. There's more. I
He's gonna
forgot.
succeed on that save.
Oh, but I forgot. There's more. Why is it not rolling? Oh, there is roll. Okay.
Because it should be 2d6, yeah. Okay, so it would be he succeeds, right? No,
Yep.
that's a
Nope,
Yeah,
13
he's-
succeeds. So he
Yep.
takes half of that. So he takes 3 damage, I assume.
Yeah, he takes 3. Oh wait, that was just a half action. Here. How about a?
Flaming Spear, I think, is a full action, isn't it?
No. Let me look.
Really?
Oh no, it is an action. Okay.
So
All
do you have
right.
anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Yeah. Hex. Hexy hex.
Unfortunately, you cannot cast 2 full-size spells in the same turn. Only one of them has to be a
Oh
cantrip.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Sorry. So is that going to be all then?
Oh. Yeah.
All right. In that case,
Uh,
that
uh,
is.
I want to ask, like, since he was frightening me, but he couldn't move beforehand, would he move at the after he cast that spell? Since I teleported right there next. The troll. I mean, when he did his little ability.
What? No, you have to take the damage in order to do the teleport. So.
I did. I took
Yeah.
8 damage.
So yeah, you're right next to him. now.
4 damage. So what I'm
Yeah.
asking is, wouldn't he move away from that spot since I moved there?
No.
He was still frightening me.
Yeah, Frighten doesn't require him to move. That's specifically Dissonant Whispers that forces movement. He's just not allowed to move closer to you. That's why he was stuck in the corner before.
Oh, okay. I want
Okay.
to make sure.
No problem. And so the Flaming Spear kind of erupts. He takes... he's big enough that he takes up 10 feet, so you can actually do this without it hitting anyone else. But as it hits him and he begins to burn, it kind of... his body begins to sizzle again, and more of that poison courses out. So Othgarurt and Anadoltia, you both take 10 points of poison damage as it splashes out around him as he takes more damage. And that's going
Anadoltia's hurting.
to bring us to the top of the initiative, which I believe is Suzusu. Suzusu, what do you want to do? You're outside, you got claws.
So, like, I got these claws. But, like, getting close to that thing is what... okay, I can't do this. I can't just sit back. This is stupid. Hey, guys, it's actually me.
Oh. Howdy.
What a twist! Bioshi steps up to the plate. You have claws. What do you do, Bioshi?
I'm just, oh god. I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna have my little book here. I'm gonna use it if they move away, because using it right now would not be smart.
Okay. So yeah, you can actually, technically from where you are, you can't see them because you're outside the house and they're like huddled in the corner. So if you want to like be able to target them, you'd need to step into the house.
Okay, then let me just, I'm just gonna use this then.
All right, you watch as a bunch of illusory Bioshis come out from Bioshi's form, or the used to be Tsusu. That's going to, in that case, bring us around to Anadoltia, I believe is. I'm sorry, was it Othgarurt next or Anadoltia next? I think it was Othgarurt.
It was
Oh no, it was Anadoltia. I'm incorrect. Sorry.
How do
Anadoltia.
people stay
yeah.
calm for so long?
Yeah, Anadoltia is hurting badly. So she's going to use that, the only potion she has left, and as a bonus action. Is it 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
So she regains 5.
Very good. You gain 5 points of healing.
And as for action,
Jesus.
did did the troll like, I'm not sure if you, I didn't really catch it, but did they regen or anything?
Yeah, they were regenerating on their turn. I did mention that. Yeah.
Oh, with the fire.
Yeah. Well, Anadoltia
That
would
hadn't happened yet.
Anadoltia would attempt to move away, hopefully.
Okay. That's going to provoke an opportunity attack unless you want to. Unless you want to disengage.
Oh, I mean, I really need to do something beforehand, but I mean, I'll take the attack. Hopefully, someone will help heal me afterwards.
Oh man. That's 23.
Well, I didn't really finish the statement beforehand.
I mean, you said you were going to take the opportunity.
I didn't finish the statement. I said I might take the opportunity attack if someone will be willing to heal me afterwards.
Okay, I will. If you want to step away, I will re-roll the attack for you, Frog. Fair enough.
Actually, I'm just going to go ahead. Like, I was thinking about it, but I'm just going to disengage instead.
Okay.
I was trying to finish, but yeah, I'll just disengage as far as I can, and that'll be my turn.
All right, you step back. Are you moving out of the house, or are you moving into the corner of the room?
Probably to a corner, like a high corner of the room. Like,
all right, so you move basically to the opposite corner. They're in the front right. You're now in the back left corner.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, Othgarurt.
I am not afraid of getting hit. I will step back 5 feet.
All right. They will attack you. That is 10 points of damage.
That is 6 because I am reducing the slashing.
Very good.
Now that I have a little bit of distance between me and them, I shall wail on once more.
Do it up.
This time recklessly, I should add.
Nice play. So yeah, all of those are gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage on those. All of that damage happens. Can you total it up for me and let me know what it is at the end of it?
1 moment.
Excellent. So yeah, your bone halberd whips around. 3 kind of expert strikes made from a little bit of range. So as the poison kind of splashes out around the troll, you are unaffected by it. Very good. That will be all for your turn. Let me know when you have that damage. All tallied. That's going
32 slashing.
Oh my god, so
6
many
rage,
damages.
and 8 necrotic.
All right, at the start of his turn, he's going to step out of the sphere of fire, and he kind of moves around. He kind of crosses the threshold of the door for a moment, moves around side
It would
to
take
back.
that fire again, because it started to turn.
And actually, I was reading it. It takes the damage if it ends its turn in the fire.
Yeah, it does.
So I think it only was the one time for the first initial burst of it. But he kind of whips around and he moves over. You see he's ceasing to regenerate. But he moves over and he is going to go take first an attack against you, Anadoltia, in the corner. As he kind of moves around the backside of you, Othgarurt. So you're now kind of in his reach.
Is he not frightened anymore?
No, that only lasts for 1 round.
Wait, wouldn't they wouldn't he take attacks of opportunity?
No, because he's skirting around Othgarurt, and Othgarurt has a longer reach, so his opportunity attack range is actually widened. so it does not. And the house is relatively small despite his big size. So he's going to step around, and he's going to make an attack against you with his claws. Is 11 hit, Anadoltia?
11 does not hit.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that hits, and I'm really, really hurting right.
All right, and he's going to make his last attack against you. That's a bite.
I am
13.
down.
All right, he finishes off.
Wait, 13 misses. My bad.
13 misses. Nice. He goes to bite down on you, and he comes, "Come here, little doll!" And he goes, swipes up at you twice with the claws. One rakes across you. It's extremely painful, and goes to bite down on you. He's put his back to you, Othgarurt. This individual has no honor. And that's going to be all for his turn.
Anadoltia is down to 4 HP.
Oof.
Not for long, I promise.
That's going to bring us then to Sunny.
Oh, hey, there's a friend in there. They're hurting. We're gonna do that for 5.
5d6?
3d6.
Okay, cool. So roll them up.
I mean, that helps a little bit.
All right, you gain 11 points of healing, Anadoltia.
That's just my half action.
Yeet.
I haven't done the full action yet. Fun stuff. Here we go. More light. We need more light. All the light. Here. Guiding bolt.
Go ahead and roll damage. Definitely hits.
Here you go.
Ooh. The guiding bolt crashes into him. He takes a grand total of 19 damage. More poison explodes outwards from his body, and Anadoltia, you and actually Othgarurt as well, because he's circled around the other side of you. You and Othgarurt both. Oh no, because he stepped a little bit farther. Yeah, so just you and Anadoltia take 10 points of poison damage as the poison explodes from his body once more.
Okay, so I basically had a net heal of 1 HP.
Net gain of 1 on the play, but he also took a bunch of damage, and now he's glowing with this radiant light. As we move around to the top of the initiative, which is going to be Bioshi, what do you want to do?
I'm going to step into the house. And now I'm going to hold my book and have it ready for the end of Anadolcia's turn. If she dies, then she dies.
All right, you're readying an action.
Yes.
All right, that is going to then bring us to Anadoltia.
All right, so I'm pretty much stuck in this corner now, but regardless, I am going to at least attempt this. So since it's been healing every turn, at least I would have noticed, I hope.
Ooh, all right.
Wait, I want to point out one thing. Every time Sunny does magic damage, he has a charm that does a little bit of fire damage as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
the
right.
regeneration has been shut down since Sunny's been doing the fire damage to him. But we only regenerated on the first turn before Sunny had taken a shot against him.
I thought Anadolcia asked about that, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no worries. So 11 points of necrotic damage. Yeah, that absolutely hits him for 11 points.
And now he can't recover.
This is true. You take 7 points of damage also.
I am knocked out.
As it explodes around him. But the poison kind of jettisons off of his body, and he goes, "Dumb move, idiot!" And he kind of turns and faces the rest of you now, having taken one down. That's Bioshi at ready to action.
As I said, if she dies, she dies.
Nine unfortunately misses. 18 hits. Roll damage on all the 2 that hit. 20 points of fire damage. The fire crashes into him. Does not seem to enjoy it. Anadolcia, as these 2 hits happen,
Oh no!
you take 15 points of damage. That's 2 failed death saving throws.
Okay, so yeah, I'm at negative 17.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're at 0 because you can't go that far into negative unless that killed you outright, which it did
Not yet, not yet.
So yeah, and the troll is going to, actually no, it's not the troll's turn yet. It is Othgarurt's first. Othgarurt, what do you wish to do?
If I could be aware enough to say it, I am very sorry, Anadoltia. But I am angry,
no.
and all I can see is blood. Once more,
Swing away.
because he dares to turn his back on me, I shall recklessly strike it.
All right, swing away. Anadoltia, you die.
Yeah, first official death.
And I'm sorry, I just clicked it instinctively, but if you roll it, mine doesn't count. Oh, you get hit on 2 of those, actually. You hit on the first and second. Because it's reckless. The second one hits as well, Othgarurt.
Oh, remember,
Okay,
advance. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking pretty beat up at this point. He's taken... got another huge chunk of damage there. Another 15 plus 17. Oh, Jesus, another 32 points of damage. Yeah, he's looking real beat up. The poison splashes out, and as the kind of drops of poison fall on Anadoltia's body, her dull form gets melted through. A sad moment for Anadoltia, and it's going to move on, I think, now to the troll's turn. And the troll's going to look to you, Othgarurt, and kind of walks over. He kind of steps around you, takes a step back. He looks at you, Bioshi. He looks at you, Bioshi and Sunny, kind of out in the kind of outside of the house, and
Sunny waves. Hi.
bye. And he slams the door shut. And
I stepped inside to attack him.
oh wait, you're in the house. Great, never mind. He's gonna go after you. I thought you were still shooting him from the outside. In that case, he's just gonna make a bunch of attacks against you. As he steps around Othgarurt. It's a 19, and then a 21 and a 15.
The first 2 might hit. How does this work?
Might? What's your
I
AC?
have to like roll stuff.
What class are you?
Illusory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he cast
you have the
illusory.
mirror image. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So if they hit your mirror image, then oh geez, I think that actually still hits you.
Oh,
Is it-
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, he just seems to pierce straight through your mirror images, going straight after the real Bioshi. And there's a 15 miss.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you take a total of 13, 26, 34 points of damage as this troll just goes and just kind of tears you apart.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Bioshi goes down. That's going to bring us next to... that's going to bring us to Sunny.
Yay! Oh, no, not Bioshi. Oh, how much I didn't like
Do your attacks first.
Okay. Here. You, my friend, are not very nice. I don't like it. So, get on fire.
That is going to hit. Roll damage
Fire!
for 9. Takes 9 points of fire damage. Crashes into him. The poison goes out. You fail 1 death save, Bioshi. There's no way it was enough to kill you, so.
Oh, great. Awesome. Now Bioshi's not dead no more. Because, healing light for 2.
Alright, roll him up.
Alive. You're alive
Bioshi,
now.
You're up at 5. As we move now back around to the top of the initiative, which is Bioshi.
Miss me. How does he look?
He does not look like he's in all that great a shape.
You know, I just realized I could have blocked all of that anyways.
Happens to the best of us.
Well, Othgarurt. Hey, Othgarurt. Murder this guy. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh no. The big AoE damage, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Deck save. 19, he takes 4 points of fire damage, he's still hanging on. The fire courses out. Bioshi, you take 10 points of damage, you go back down. Othgarurt. Oh wait. Yep, it is Othgarurt's turn, Anadoltia's done. Othgarurt, the turn is yours.
I also like to note that it can now regain hit points again.
No.
It's been taking the fire as well.
Fire!
They've been burning the regeneration away.
Once
Othgarurt.
more, reckless abandon. I shall cleave through this creature's spine if I must.
20, 21, and 19 all hit. Roll those damages. He's pretty close. What's the total on the first two? Well, you swung them all.
12 and 17.
Yeah, okay. You kind of cleave through, and he looks back at you. He goes, "Wait, no, hold on a second. This is a little..." And the bone halberd strikes, cut through, kind of choking out his voice. Would you care to describe your killing blow on this individual?
As I have said, if he dares to keep his back to me, then I shall cleave his spine free from his body, for he is clearly not worthy to be called anything but spineless.
You cleave downward, and with these 3 successive strikes, you cleft him in twain vertically. In this case, kind of rending his spine from his body, but unfortunately, as he falls, the poison falls out of his body, finishing off Bioshi.
Well, was that only 2 attacks that killed him?
No, Bioshi goes down on this one, unfortunately. But yeah, the body kind of crashes down. 2 allies fall into this brutal social media troll. However, Othgarurt, you're also, I think, in pretty rough shape. Sonny, you are fine outside the house, chilling. And with that, you have succeeded, although you've lost 2 allies in the process. And given time, you guys kind of clean things up a little bit. You work your way back to Skria, and she kind of, as you guys kind of like approach the house, she walks in. So, did you end up finding Squawk? Oh my God, what happened to you? Looking at you, Othgarurt.
Oh yeah, we found
Yes,
Squawk.
we found him. He felt that Chirper is to die for.
Yeah, he's all dead. He got eaten by a troll, but it's okay. He makes nice fertilizer.
Oh. She just kind of like looks flabbergasted for a time. Maybe there are some consequences to Chirper that I hadn't considered yet. Here's your money.
People.
Oh,
like,
thanks.
Did you say I think people like it?
Yes.
And she goes, "Well, that's very good to hear. Here's your payment. I'm sorry about that." And she hands you over. Each 200 Bartholomew bucks. You each gain a point of experience. And when you wake up, Bioshi and Anadoltia in Bartholomew shop, you have 200 Bartholomew bucks waiting by your sides. And with that, you all have been successful in this adventure. Congratulations, you guys.
Yay!